Alright guys, so next morning I came out here and got some good results from this stuff. Everything's black now. That was rust, and you could actually probably paint over this surface. It's nice and hard, and it's very shell-like. I'll go ahead and scuff it though. It didn't get hard on any of the painted surfaces, only the steel. So I did notice that it's still wet up on the epoxy primer where I put it on epoxy primer, but anywhere that it was metal, it's turned the metal to dark gray or black, and that's what I was looking for. I did a little bit in here. It did turn this galvanized steel white, real bright white, and the rest of the steel is black. There's a little bit of paint in here, so it's still wet. I'll wipe this down with some thinner, get this off the floor, but I think any steel that was exposed is treated now. The cats had peed in here, so cat pee and metal-ettes don't go good together. You can see this roof up here. I have the same problem that everybody does with their GM roof. Ow! I don't know if you can see that. It's got the glue up there, and it's rusted under the glue. And I just wiped this section here, and all the rust is gone this morning, and just glue's left. So I'll go ahead and maybe put that in a sprayer and spray the roof panel. I did notice when I wiped this off, I found the original blue, Marina blue. This was a blue SS with white stripes, or black stripes, I think. And I was originally going to go back with that color. I don't think I'm going to anymore. I don't know what I'm going to do. Tripping over the wiring harness there. Good morning, toes. So anyway, and this stuff does turn the concrete white. That's the other sign that there's a pretty high acid content in that stuff. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you to all you subscribers and stuff that comment on my videos, because I put that video up the other day about what's been going on. And guys left a lot of really long comments and stuff, and people don't have to do that on channels, and I feel lucky to have those kind of subscribers that take the time and put a comment there that makes you think a little bit. I had a comment from one guy that really made me think a little bit. He was in the same situation that I was and didn't get it fixed and kept pushing, and now he's paralyzed from the neck down. And that's what I don't want to happen, and that's what scares me the most. And when I read a comment like that, I feel like I'm taking advantage of the situation, not fixing it, because there's a guy right there that took time to leave a comment and then told me, hey man, I was walking around and I just doing the same thing that you did. I didn't fix it, and now I'm paralyzed from the neck down. And that's a hard comment to leave. And I appreciate your honesty, and I appreciate the comment. And there was other guys that left comments too that were pretty touching. So thank you. And Big Eric said that he was going to be in town in December and he wants to stop by. And you guys don't ever have to ask to stop by. It's open door policy here. You guys can always stop by at my house. So looking forward to seeing Eric. That'll be cool. That'll be at the end of the month. We'll definitely get a video of that or two. I don't know if he's going to have the family with him or it's just going to be him, but looking forward to that for sure. But anyway, and I want to say thank you to Ed of the North. He left me a long comment too. Appreciate that. And looking forward to more of your videos. I always draw strength from those, and appreciate the videos and the comments and you being a subscriber. So that's what's going on here today. Trying to take things more serious and work on this thing a little bit. Not overdo it, but try to get some stuff done. I'm going to try to get that shifter out of there today and finish cleaning up these floors and stuff, and get back on the bottom of the car. I'm to the point now where I want to start spraying some paint, you know, to make it look good, but there's that process of getting to that, and if you rush it, then you just get shitty results when you paint. So I need to just take my time and try to do a nicest job that I can with the resources that I have right now. So that's what I'm doing. Probably gonna try to pull this rear end out, but that's a pain in the ass because then I gotta get somebody to help me, you know, get it out of the car. So I might paint around that. I don't know, I've already had that out of the car. I can pull the axles and the chunk out and change it out. I've got the other chunk over here. It's ready to go in a bag. And I do have to change the spool out, and it's dusty from sitting around. Look at the bag, it's deteriorated. So that'll probably have to come back apart, be cleaned up. And like I said, this is a 31 spline locker in here, and I got a 27 or 28 spline spool in this. So I'll have to change that out because the axles for this rear end are too long for this one. So somebody was asking me what this rear end was out of. When I was a kid, there was a lot more, you know, variety of older cars in the junkyard. This is 52 inches from backing plate to backing plate, and it's out of a Cougar with a big block. It's a 9-inch Ford. And that's what it came out of originally, was a Cougar. So I don't know if you'll find many Cougars in the junkyard with 9 inches anymore, but those were the measurements. It was 52 inches from the backing plate to the backing plate. And then these pads right here, I just bought from Rosso and welded them to my spring, laid them on my spring purchase, put the rear in there, and set my pinion angle, and then welded the pads to the rear end. And that was pretty easy. So, but anyway, that's what's going on. I got to clean this bench off this morning. Ooh, focus. Anyway, I got to clean this bench off and get this motor together. Even if Noel's brother doesn't take it, at least I'll have a bus motor laying around, and they never seem to sit around for too long. So we'll get that going, and that'll be a day. Anyway, here's the rest of the Nova parts. I saw where Hanson said that he put all his shit in a bucket. I wish I was that smart. I just took all my shit off and threw it anywhere. So I got a grill here, partial grill, one kick panel. All the interior out of this is out of a 73, so it's all the hard stuff. It was just screwed in the car, and that's probably how it's going to get put back in, because I don't have money for new door panels, the correct ones, or any of that stuff. So I did scrape up all the window trim. I have one bent piece, and other than that, not in too bad a shape on the window trim. And then I dug up some dry shafts yesterday, a couple of them. I got two fronts. This is actually a rear, this small one that I made. A buddy of mine came over and helped me make it and measured it too short. And we cut it too short, so I have to either extend that tube, which I could do with this other one over here, and make a drive shaft for the Bronco so I can get that thing around here and get it painted and get it out of here. Well, just because you paint them don't mean that they leave. But anyway, I'll have a better chance of going somewhere. Put my grill in the bus yesterday. Like I said, it's not the best thing, but it fills the hole, you know. So got that in there. Took the bus for a ride yesterday. That was pretty cool. Haven't drove this in a while. Maybe we'll go for a ride here in a little bit when the clouds burn off. So, all right, guys. I just wanted to say thank you again about that. The comments on the video, not the rust video, but the it is what it is video. And you know, I saw there was 3 people that didn't like it. I always get the thumbs down guy when I make the videos that you know, are real. Some people don't like reality, and I don't know whether they just like videos full of bullshit and fake stuff, but that's just how it is. That's my life. I try to put it on video. Maybe the doctor was watching, or I don't know, maybe somebody from a FOCO is watching that likes heads with guides that fall out, or something. I don't know, but not worried about the 3 people that I offended. I'm more interested in the 561 people that liked the video, and those are the people that I need to worry about, not the negative people in my life anymore. So we're gonna push forward on these videos. Try to piss some of you guys off that hate my videos, and get back to clogging YouTube up with some videos for you guys. So I'll get the camera turned back on here in a little bit. We'll get back out here, and we'll try to do something constructive on video today. Maybe we'll assemble some cylinder heads or drill some broken studs out. So I need to do that, and that's the first place to start over there on the head bench, is clean that mess up and assemble those cylinder heads, and set those off to the side. I like to get the heads built first, set them off to the side, then I'll build the crankshaft and the stand over here, rods, all the timing gears and stuff, and we'll have the crank and one assembly. The head's done, then we'll build the bottom end, and then we'll snap it together. So that's where we're at, and we can assemble these piston cylinders too. Have to clean them up. They're starting to get a little surface rust from sitting out in the shop for too long. So you wonder if that's what the insides of the motors look like when they sit around, because we get that Florida fog in here, fills the building, everything gets wet. That's why there's towels on this, to keep it from soaking up moisture. Anyway, I had Gary offer to weld these holes up for me and move them to the top, and I probably won't do that on these because that's just a lot of shipping, and I do appreciate the offer, and I wish I lived out in Texas, because I'd definitely be having him weld some stuff. We'd be building a new race car that I didn't need or something. But yeah, quite the fabricator Gary has become. Turbo Cobra, go check him out. He does some really cool videos over there. These are our aluminum, but I think we'll just run them like they are. I don't know if there's no rocker arm here, and there's no rocker arm here, so at least they drilled them in good spots. You know, they're not over a push rod that's spraying oil up into the hole. I don't know about this side. I said that maybe too fast. No, they're all in the clear, and the holes over the roller, not the push rod, so that might aid in the oil control going through the breather. But yeah, I got some bell housing bolts too. I got to paint up the converter and find the flex plate for this, and get the tranny back together, and we can bolt that in hopefully this weekend. I don't know. I'm sort of kicking it back and forth whether to repaint this or just put the motor in, because they're really I just want to drive the car at this point. I really don't care. It's already nicer than it's ever been, and sometimes you just have to make the decision whether you want to keep finessing it or drive it, you know. And I can always build on it once it's running. But Hanson made a video, 265 Chevy, about taking stuff apart too far and trying to address every problem at one time. And a lot of times you find yourself pretty far out in the forest when you do that. But this car's pretty much apart as it is, and it's been like this before, and I've made it run, but I was much younger and much more energy. So anyway, let me go ahead and shut this off. I'm babbling now, and thanks again. We'll talk to you guys a little later, and we'll be sure to push the record button.